Hi, I'm Dr. Marta Katalenas, and I am here with my friend, Fer Candil.
Hi everyone, welcome another week with us to show you how to cook baby food for your baby and your toddlers, and even for your whole family.
For the whole family today, especially today.
Yes.
It's going to be for the whole family. We're going to cook lentils.
Yes, because legumes is a really good resource for our kids and our babies. And as soon as you can start giving them the flavor of the legumes, it's better for them and for you.
Yes.
Because they are going to be very healthier. And I'm sorry for Marta Katalenas, Dr. Katalenas, don't have to visit her a lot because your
Right.
kids will be very healthy.
Very healthy. They won't be getting sick that often. That's right. So legumes, what are legumes? Well, they are lentils that we're going to cook today, beans, any kind of beans, anything that comes in a pot, chickpeas, peanuts are also legumes. So it's a variety of food that they are all rich in plant protein. So especially lentils is one of the ones with more plant protein. So it's a good way to give your family low-fat protein nutrition. It can be given to babies, I will say 7 to 9 months old.
Yeah, usually start like I think if they respond very well to the veggies and the other recipes we gave them in this channel with veggies and everything, and your child really like the flavors, you can introduce the legumes in a puree first, looking how they taste for them and if they like it or not.
And the main concern in the past was allergies. We are always concerned about, especially peanut allergy. And the latest information we have is that we should actually introduce these legumes, including peanuts, early. If you have a family history of food allergies, of peanut allergy, it's actually better according to the latest studies, and this is 2019. I don't know what is going to happen next year, but so far the recommendation is to introduce them early, so we are safe as far as the allergy is concerned. Remember, with babies, the consistency is what is going to make the child or the baby like it or not. Is if you make it too lumpy and they don't know how to chew and swallow it, then they may show what you interpret as, oh, they don't like it, maybe because they start kind of throwing up or not.
We don't have to give up on the first time
right.
we
Yes,
try.
we
I think we have to try and try, being a little stubborn with our kids, and it's worth it. Not all the kids eat the same. Not every kid like everything. So our child is everyone different, unique, and we have to be flexible and a little tricky with them to show how to eat and how to educate the palate.
So what are the ingredients?
Yeah.
What are you going to show us what you're going to
I was heating just olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, because we are going to use in this recipe paprika. If you have smoked paprika, we use a lot of smoked paprika in Spain. We love it. I love the smell. I love the smell.
Yes.
So good.
What we call pimentón is actually a very natural food. It's not processing.
Yes.
It's not. There's nothing added to it. It's just grind peppers, right?
Yes, exactly.
Sweet peppers.
So it's sweet peppers, just dry and smoke very slowly.
Yes, smoked and dry.
Give a lot of flavor to the food. So the only reason I just heat a little the olive oil is not to burn the paprika and squeeze all the flavor, because the paprika are dry, they are power, and our idea is to make more wet and give more flavor to the lentils. So the only thing is just warm a little the olive oil and
you add the paprika
and add the paprika, remove it, so we just have the olive oil with the color of the paprika, and we start adding the ingredients. So the ingredients we have, Marta, of course, lentils. I soak the lentils overnight. It's good to put good water, and the lentils who are floating on the water, you have to remove it, because sometimes they are only the skin, so there is no anything inside, and it's not worth it to keep it. So we have some lentils. Also, we are going to add some onion. Again, we use a lot of onion. We have a lot of lentils, so, and some garlic also. Flavor.
Yes.
So healthy. Some bay leaves. If you don't like bay leaves, you don't have to add it, but I really like the flavor, especially with lemons, with legumes. I think it's giving a really good flavor. And we also have some leeks. I put here 1 leek. And I use also the green part, because the green
Yes.
part has a lot of fiber and a lot of flavor. And we are looking for a really good balance of flavor. So, you like leeks, Marta?
Oh, I love them. Yes, I eat them.
So the only precaution with the leeks is just wash very well. You have to cut like in half
Yes.
and open it and clean, because it's very dirty,
Yeah,
very
it has
dirty.
dirt everywhere. Yes.
Yes. So we have the tomato.
You're gonna add a tomato too.
Yes.
Okay.
We can add some tomato sauce if we have
Yes.
our own tomato sauce made it, and some carrots, couple of carrots, and potato.
Boy, this is a very.
It's a
Rich.
whole meal
It's a whole meal, exactly.
with everything our babies need, and it's perfect. So don't pretend to give the babies a whole bowl of lentils the first time. It's just a little. But the good thing is you can remove a little, make a puree for your baby, and keep the other for the toddlers or for the
Yes.
rest of the family.
Yeah, for the rest, for the toddlers, is a bowl of this is a meal.
Exactly.
You
So
don't
we
have to
just
cook.
have all the ingredients. We're gonna add a little salt, not too much, but a little salt. The olive oil was in the beginning. Remember, always olive oil, and just water to cover the ingredients. So I'm gonna use the pressure cooker. I know many people don't like the idea, but I think it's saving us a lot of time, and you have only to have some precaution. I don't know what kind of pressure cooker you have at your home. This is the one I have. So this pressure cooker has different lines. So when the second line start arriving and jumping up, is when I start counting the time. So for the legumes, it's usually between 10-15 minutes, depends how much legumes you have in your pressure cooker.
And I have to tell you, I don't know, looks like lately the lentils cook faster. I remember cooking them forever. If without the pressure cook, it will take forever.
The quality now
Today,
is
I guess
much,
it's the
much
quality.
better. It's the quality. It's
Yeah.
the quality. They are more clean. Remember,
Yes.
I remember my grandma, Marta, sitting on the dining room cleaning the lentils.
I did that.
Yes,
growing
with
up.
all
Oh, yeah.
the little stone removed from the
You
lentils.
have to do that, otherwise you will be eating.
Exactly.
stone- Yes.
But now,
Now they are clean and they are.
yeah, the only thing is a little few of them just floating on the water. This
Right.
morning when I saw the lentils, and I said, oh, there are a little one, so I just remove it, and because it's just the skin. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you can use also your slow cooker
Or any pot, because I'm going to show you something.
or any pot. Wow, surprised me. I love it.
Well, my son told me today that he wanted lentils, so I made them before you came.
Oh, really?
And I was surprised. Every time I make lentils, it cooks faster and faster. That's why I
Wow.
was asking you that.
And
why?
you use the
Why
same
is it?
ingredients? Because
Yes, the same ingredient. Well, he doesn't like to find anything, so I use leeks, onions, and that's it, and the lentils.
Yeah.
And then I added a little bit of sausage to it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because he likes the flavor
But
of that.
this is more for the whole family.
Exactly. Yes.
My
yes.
husband is one of his favorite plates, and he loves with Spanish chorizo always.
right.
Okay, where is the Spanish chorizo? And he's looking in
Looking
the
for
lentils
it.
for the
But I'll
chorizo.
show you. It took me less than 30 minutes to. I was surprised
Exactly.
to cook it there, right there. So yes, any.
So this is like a contest.
Right.
Let's check
Who
my
cooks best?
lentils and her lentils. It's gonna be so
Yes.
much fun.
So you're gonna keep. It's gonna take a while to. With a pressure cook, it just takes a while to start cooking. But then once it starts cooking, it goes very fast.
Yes, it's going very
really,
fast.
Yes.
And it's usually 10 minutes,
Just 10 minutes,
or
yeah.
something like that, or less than that.
Or less,
because I
yeah.
don't put a lot of, but we like to make a puree. So the idea is just to remove a little of these lentils with the vegetables, make the puree, and also you can use this one to make the puree thinner and thinner and thinner for the first time you give your baby the flavor of the legume. If it is not the first time, remember we talked this about the teeth and how the chewing of the kids. So it's not about you have to wait until they have the teeth to eat. It's just about the lumping or the feeling, the textures. So it's up to you, and you are the best person who knows really your child and how they like to eat.
Yeah.
To use this one to strain and keep all the skin here. But if they like the flavor and is a good eater, I recommend that don't use this one because the skin of the lentils has a lot of fiber.
Yes.
And
So
it's
you are
really-
leaving all the fiber behind if you do that. Don't be surprised, like we said before, if you find with toddlers and babies, you find the skin of the lentils in the diaper. That's very common, and some people say, oh my God, is it an allergic reaction? Is it that the
Yeah.
intestine is not digesting it? And it's not such a thing, fiber is not digestible, and so it just helps with the digestion, and it's a good way. But like Fer said, if some kids don't want to find anything, this is a great way to just make it a very
No problem.
fine puree.
Yes, really
Yeah.
fine puree.
It's
And they
the
will really
old-fashioned, you can put it in here and you just go around. Yes. Okay, I think it's cooked, right?
I think it's
been
cooked. It
how many
smells
minutes?
so
Seven
good.
minutes, right?
7 minutes. So
With the
because
pressure
there are
cook.
not a lot. So surprise, let's see. Remember always before you open your pressure cooker, be sure all the pressure is out. In this case, with my pressure cooker, I know because if not, I can open. So I move this back and I open it. And here it is.
All right.
Our lentils are ready and smell good. You can see the color of the vegetables. So it's important to remove the bay leaves we have here. So we are going to remove because we are not blend the bay leaves. So the only thing is you have one baby or two babies at home, you don't have any toddlers, or you don't want to try. But if you want to keep apart for your partner and the rest of the family and just prepare a little bit for your baby, it's perfect. And this is perfect whole meal for everyone. So let's gonna start. Put here a little bit. You can see all is cooked. And we are gonna mix here the flavor of the. You see, so we can keep some
Do you want me to-
lentils here.
You want to
Or-
keep the lentils there?
Yeah, or we can make a puree. The whole lentils. What do you think? We can make the whole lentils. Because we have your lentils.
Oh, I want to show you my lentils, that's for sure. Yes. Perfect.
So you can use your hand blender if you prefer that, or if you don't have a blender, and that's perfect too. And I'm sorry for the sound, but this is gonna be a little. I would like
Perfect.
to stop, Marta, because I like you to remind the people about the texture for the different ages.
Right. So if it's a baby that you're giving, I don't know, a 6-month-old, probably that texture would be good. This is fine enough. Or put it in the strainer.
Yes,
That's
and
another
just
option.
make
And just make
so
sure there's
thinner.
nothing there. But an older child could probably eat like a 9-month-old, 12-month-old, definitely after a year old can eat the whole thing. If you cut it, you cut the potatoes and the other ingredients
You
in a
see?
small
How
pieces.
is the
But that's very
texture?
puree. Yeah, that's fine.
It's
That's
very
great.
puree, and I think it's perfect for any baby. You would like
Yes.
to try?
Of course.
You have a spoon there.
Yes.
the smell of the paprika.
I can taste the bay leaf too. But let me show you the lentils.
Yes.
With
Probably a little more soft for me, but I think for kids and for babies, it's really perfect.
So this will
for
be
the rest of the family,
for the rest of the family. And this is just with a regular pot. It's not a pressure cooked. It took me 30, 40 minutes to cook.
Yeah.
It doesn't really take
we're going
that
to
long.
taste too.
Yes,
I would like
please.
to taste. Remember, this
Oh,
is
yeah.
a context.
Oh yeah.
Let's see.
Well now, you are gonna like yours. I'm gonna like mine.
It's really good, Marta.
Good.
And
All
I can
right.
feel the flavor of the sausages.
Yes, that's
So
the
it's
difference
like a little
too.
tricky because she had some sausages.
Yes.
But I don't think for the babies, for the
right.
first
No,
time.
not for the babies, but this is
That
for.
probably they can add some ham. What do you think about the some baked ham, like we
Sure.
use in Thanksgiving?
Yes.
To put here like a
As
little
long as you
protein.
mix it, remember the texture is the key. So
Yeah,
as long as you mix it well and blend it, you can add meats to it. Definitely.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's perfect.
All right. Well,
yeah, here
this
is our recipe for today.
Yes.
Legumes, so happy to introduce you the legumes. Remember, our challenge is to show you how to educate the palate of your babies. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you next time.
Yes, and subscribe to our channel.
Please.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.